Claquete. Eu voltei de novo. Bem-vindos a mais uma vídeo do canal. Merhaba arkadaşlar. Bugün sizler için harika bir video hazırladık. I feel myself like a YouTuber.
Você é youtuber?
No.
Olha.
I'm a businessman.
Então, no vídeo de hoje nós vamos dar continuidade nas perguntas que vocês mandaram lá pelo Instagram. Então, vamos lá. A Sandra Assunção perguntou qual a comida brasileira que mais o encantou.
Coxinha.
Coxinha.
É.
O kadar.
O kadar.
Só isso.
É isso? Não?
Coxinha é o suficiente para você viver o resto da sua vida.
I didn't eat like something different.
Pastel.
No. Pastel is similar to Turkish. This.
Açaí.
And açaí.
Like
And
other
this,
things, yeah.
the most lovely what I like is coxinha. I love coxinha.
A Evaneria Rocha, gente, eu não sei se esse é o nome de vocês, eu tô vendo pelo usuário do Instagram, tá? Ela perguntou o que você acha de estar casado com uma brasileira.
Some situation is good, some situation is difficult.
We can make other video about this issue.
Yes.
Daria um vídeo, as partes boas e ruins de ser casado com uma brasileira.
To give an example, something cultural, it's coming to me opposite, but for your culture it's normal. So we are living in Turkey, this thing it's been difficult. To give an example, mostly we argue about this issue with you to visit the family.
Tá sempre envolvido com a familhada.
Like to sit.
Eu não gosto. Você sabe, eu não gosto.
Você não gosta?
Eu não gosto.
You say
Deus
we are not in Brazil. We are not doing this kind of thing. So most of time you are coming, you are supplying adaptation to this. But this kind of thing, to give an example, is being difficult. Cultural situation is difficult. Something is different about the culture, so it's being sometimes difficult. A good thing, of course, there's a good thing também. These good things, to give an example.
Não tem.
Of course, I never married one Turkish woman. That's why I don't know how is this. But for myself, I feel myself to relax with you. To give an example, you are like more disciplined about the caring children, about the caring something. I don't know. This is because of to be you Brazilian or to be your character. I don't know, actually. But to have a discipline too is good, because I'm hearing this too from other people, like Udan is caring the children, baby, Teoman good, understand? In here too, of course, the women are caring their children, but like plus you are like more going like with educational. I don't know other Brazilian women, but the good thing I can tell your character. Understand? Like,
but
why
you tell about me, not about Brazilian women.
Spanish, I don't know any man.
You don't know other women.
To be married with you means our brains together and we can talk with you. We have some midpoints that we can talk a lot of issue. Understand? Your character too is same. You don't
like,
love.
We are not judging each other.
We are not judging each other.
We are respecting each other.
We are respecting each other. Most of time, sometimes we are creating to fight, but generally one of us is stopping and this fight never continue, understand? Like never give answer. We are not fighting, and this is good. That's why I marry with you and we continue this relationship until this time. Another thing, this is true, like we have children mood most of the time, like sometimes we can like our behavior
Idiotas.
like idiotas, and after that we are smiling like stupid. And this thing is good,
A Bruna Said perguntou: achou difícil aprender português? Aprendeu apenas com a Dani ou também por outro meio?
I'm believing to learn one language, not the Portuguese. To learn one language, the most effective way is the talking with someone. So to talk with someone, if I talk always the Portuguese with you, I'm sure I will catch it like 3 months. But we have to talk always, any language, English or Turkish. Just if we talk the Portuguese, I'm sure in the 3 months, I will talk exactly right now how I'm talking English.
A Ana Paula Martset perguntou se existe muita curiosidade por parte dos conhecidos dele em como é ser casado com brasileiras.
No.
Não.
They are not curious. They are not saying, "Oh, how is the marriedness with the one Brazilian?" They never ask this kind of question for me. Generally, the first question is being like, "How did you find the girl from Brazil?" Because it's so much far away. But they are not asking like some specific question like, "Oh, how you are feeling to marry like one Brazilian woman?" Not coming with this kind of question.
A Erika Shimada perguntou por que os turcos migram tanto para a Alemanha.
This, if I'm not wrong, in the Second World War, lots of Germans died. So, and the Germans was have lots of factories. So this time they was needed workers, and most close place to Europe is Turkey, and so they took lots of workers. Understand? That's why the Turkish people go in there for the work, and Germany want the Turkish go in there to work. Understand?
A Rose Kelly Boni perguntou como você definiria a mulher turca e a mulher brasileira e qual a diferença entre elas no modo de... Não consigo ler a pergunta inteira.
No one Brazilian woman, you, to so much closer. That's why I can't give answer to this question. But major, like when you look to the majority, like general situation, the Brazilian women's like being more, I think, discipline or more strong than Turkish woman. I think, like looks like this, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But from like our perspective, like the person, the woman who is living in Brazil, like these women are like more strong, like they have like they can live alone, like understand, like they are not caring too much.
More independent.
More independent, yeah, it's more true, yeah, like more independent. But in here, I think like most of women depends to family
Or husband.
or husband. But in the Brazil, I didn't see this so too much. Understand what I mean, right?
So Brazilians is more freedom.
More freedom. Like in Turkey, the women are like more depends to their family. But the Brazilians, no, understand, like they are more independent, like they are more strong.
Like they are living from the home young.
Yeah, they are living from the home young. To give an example, and like when you come to the 18 years old, and you are living from the home, right? In Turkey, no. And most of women still depends on their family. In here, generally 90% of the women depends on their family until they are married. And if she is 30 years old or 35 years old, that doesn't matter. And most of the women depends on their family. So Brazilian women about this is more independent.
A Jéssica Sani, a Jéssica também tem um canal aqui no YouTube, vou deixar o link aqui embaixo no box de informações desse vídeo. Ela perguntou o que é ser pai para você e o quanto isso te fez mudar.
Oh, it's a difficult question. Well, to be that for me, it is the most big responsibility in the world that I can take. And what has changed my life? Everything. Everything. All my life is changed. Everything. What can people are imagine? Everything is changed.
A Mônica Balzan perguntou o que ele pensa sobre os ataques da Turquia aos curdos na Síria.
This first of all, we are not attacking the Kurdish. We are attacking the terrorism group PKK. We are fighting with them. This Kurdish want to establish their country in our country. So we won't give allow this. We don't have a problem with any Kurdish. the person who is Kurdish and living in the Turkey. They are from Turkey too. I am from Turkey too. My family come from the Greece, and so my granddads didn't born in this geography. They born in the Greece and they was Turkish in there too. But we came from different country. So we don't have any problem. We are so much mixed country. So we don't have a problem with any of them. Everybody is living together, and we are living with Kurdish too. There is lots of. I have a friends that is Kurdish. We don't have a problem with them. We have a problem with the terrorism group because they are attacking to us. They are attacking. They are killing our soldiers. They are attacking some public places. They are shooting the bomb. They are stolen the families' children to be militant for their, like, imagine small children like 7 or 8 years old. They are stolen from their family to be militant in the mountain. So it's giving damage for our country. And now Turkey is in this area because to protect their border, to their line, to our line. Understand? Because they are in there, so they are attacking. They have always opportunity to come Turkey. So that's why we entered the Syria. Our reason to enter Syria is this situation, to protect our border and to protect our line from this terrorism group.
A Sofia Mendes perguntou com que idade começou a fumar. A maioria dos turcos fumam.
Well, I start 15 years old. 15 or 16 years old I start to smoke. Most of people are smoking in here. If you ask me, do you know what is the reason? I don't know. But in Turkey it's so much like the person is smoking.
A Ana Cristal perguntou como ele está enxergando a situação econômica da Turquia.
The last 2 years it was difficult about the economy. Because our country problem it is there with the capitalism. So we are not product something and just we are buying from the other countries and we are spending our money, understand? Now the farm situation is finished. Why is finished? Because for the people it come like more logical to come ski and understand? Like city centers, the big cities. So this farming situation be less. Other situation we don't have a strong factories, understand, strong marks like how so Germany have Volkswagen, Mercedes, Audi, but in Turkey we don't have too much. We can't sell the too much things out of our country. This is making our economy difficult because just we are earning money and spending we are buying from the other countries. So what we earn, it's going to other countries. So first, this effect. The second thing is that this political situation, it's not giving a safety situation for the foreigners, understand? Before that, lots of foreigners from different countries, people was coming, they was bringing money in Turkey and they was making something, they was making some business in Turkey. So this was coming income. But now, because of this political situation, we are almost in the war. It's not being safety for these foreign people. Banks start to take so much money from the people, so that's why the inflation be high, because dollar be high because of this. Inflation be high. The people, they start to live difficult like this. But this last year, it was difficult for Turkey. Now it starts to be better. Not like last year. Last year was more terrible. Now it starts to be better. Yeah.
E para terminar esse vídeo, a Rosilene Nunes perguntou: Tolga, o que você mais gosta da Turquia e o que você não gosta?
Most likely, I think we are helpful and we are together. In here, the people are dying because of the country and for nothing.
Patriotism.
Yeah, the people are loving the countries, include me. Yeah. If there is a war, be sure, most of people will stay in here to protect this country, understand?
Will you take part in my life, my love,
maybe in the other countries, if there's like this kind of problem, lots of people will run to the other countries to save themselves. But in Turkey, be sure nobody won't do this. Still, there is a person like 60 years old, 70 years old. They're asking, we entered the Syria. What do you think about this? He's saying, if the like military service say to come to the fight with in the Syria with us, I will go. I'm ready to go. And this person who is saying this 65 years old, imagine. And if you ask the person who is 15 years old, too is saying same thing. So we grow up with this law, understand? We grow up with this law. To give an example, the last time our soldiers be shahid, they die, 33 person die. And this one of them, I tell you the story, at this day I cried because of this. Because he was having 2 children, one of them is 2 years old, almost same age with Teoman, one of them was 6 years old. And he died because to our children live in the more safety, understand? Like he give up from his children, his family, that to my children live in the more safety, understand? So this is, the God is not give for the any other country. So this is the most big thing that I love for this country. Because this is coming from our past. We are so much old country. This is the most effective and most I like in the Turkey.
And lots of empire try to take this
country. Of course. And we fight so much. And our history still like this. Look, still we come to 2020. Still we are fighting. Our past too, we was fighting. And I'm sure our future too, we will fight. Yeah. Because the Turkey always be problem for the world. Yeah, this is true.
Someone was saying, I don't remember who, say like this: if the world, it was only one country, the Turkey will be the capital of this country.
Turkey, not Istanbul.
Because of the region. Yeah. So
Turkey,
much amazing region.
So much rich. Lots of empires live in this region. Understand? Lots of. You can't imagine. That's why our history too is too much rich. There was the most close, when you look at close history, just close history, there's a 2 big empire that is enough. Understand? One is the Byzance, Roman Empire, Ottoman Empire, and this like years and years, centuries to centuries, it continued to their things in this region. Understand? So we are so much rich. Before this too, there is lots of empires leaving this region, so we have a really so much rich culture about this. What I don't like most bad about the Turkey, we don't have a patience. This sometimes it's giving damage for lots of people. It can be big fighting, and just because of this there is no patience, like so much easy you can die. Yeah. Like you can start to fight in the street with someone and no patient can remove gun and can shoot you. Yeah. So much easy in Turkey. Just because of having no patient. I think I can say this. Obrigado você, pessoal. Tchau. Görüşürüz.
Fica com Deus.
Fica com Deus. Fica com Deus.
Até o próximo vídeo.
Até o próximo vídeo. Tchau.
E obrigado para todas vocês que deixaram as suas perguntas.
Absolutamente.
Tchau! Claquete!